When you lift this up, you will find a secret oil hole in here. Oil this very well and regularly. Make sure you oil this tab. It also requires a lot of oil regularly. Follow this down through the machine where the spring sits and oil both sides and the brass platform. You'll find the gear in the side here also has an oil hole, very hard to see, but oil in there. That's why I recommend this long point to get into these type of oil holes. Of course, oil the gear along the top while rotating so that the oil will drip down into the corresponding gears. There is another platform here on the side of the spring that will need oiling and on the surface of its holder. Follow this down, you will find another one that also needs to be oiled. Now, when you have your needle down and your foot down, you'll find that this area here has a large pipe which also needs to be oiled, and the screws on the side. Oil those screws. They are actually working, not just fixing it together, they're actually rotating. Follow down, you'll find this strange looking cutwork. This area needs to be oiled extremely well. In, above, in and above. Now, like the other machines, like the Singer 114, there are a lot of these prong cutouts in the machine. You need to oil inside the gullies. There's one, there's another one. You'll also need to oil this platform here and lift this up, this platform above. There is an oil hole in the front which of course requires a lot of oil. As we come further down, a lot of these parts are moving. Thankfully, there's oil holes for most of it. Here's one. There is another one at the side of where your cord or ribbon comes out. Number 2. Number 3 is tucked in here. This is very important to keep your zigzag staying aligned. If this starts to jam, your zigzag will stop working. Come to the other side of this platform. It will move from left to right depending on where your stitch is. So you'll see it moving now. See how it comes out? So when it's out at its furthest point, oil that as well. Come around to the back. And you'll find several parts that look similar to the ones on the front, also need oiling. For example, we have one of these tabs that also need to be oiled well. Follow it down, oil it, both sides if you can, and the brass platform. You'll then need to oil this surface and rotate. You will find this block here, just like all the other Cornely machines and Singer machines. You'll also need to dab your finger and place it underneath while rotating. Further to the back, you'll also find other parts that need to be oiled. There are obvious oil holes. There's one. You'll need to oil this part here too. And with the long point into this area and into this area. You can see how much it's going into the machine. Oil that really well.